We are connecting and I press go live. Are we on? It's loading. We are live, everybody. Hello. Good morning. I hope you can hear me and see me as we are week 5. Here we are, back in my living room for week 5 of our Queen's Theatre Hornchurch Facebook Live event where we do our weekly sing-along. I can't believe it's 5 weeks already. The time has kind of flown by. It doesn't feel like a week since last week's video. But here we are, and good to see so many of you joining us over the past 4 weeks, and looking forward to another sing-along today. We are live. Someone says hello. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Fantastic. So let's just tell you what's going on in case you don't know. Every week at 11 o'clock on Thursdays, I'm going live from my home here to teach kind of work through a musical theatre song, one of which is picked by you, the general public. So we at the Queen's Theatre pick 2 and you pick the 3rd one. So if there's a song that you'd like to sing, put it in the comments. I can say hello Luke and Molly, and hi, I think that says Alan. Yes, hi Alan. Good, well, good morning and welcome. So this week's song choices to choose from are Whistle a Happy Tune from The King and I, My Favourite Things from The Sound of Music, and one that was picked by one of you, Oh What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma. And this week's winner, drum roll, is My Favourite Things from The Sound of Music. So that's the song we're going to have a go at singing through today. Such a great song. I can remember being a kid tap dancing to this on the stage at the Queen's Theatre. Happy memories. Good. Can see a few more comments coming through. Amazing and lovely. So we're going to start off with a bit of a warm-up. Diana and Maureen are back again. We don't want to keep you away. We want you to come and sing and have a great time. So we're going to start off with a little bit of breathing. So it helps to make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Or if you're really energetic, you can be standing. It's always good to get off the sofa, I find. But we're going to sit up nice and straight. Notice that I'm not leaning back on my sofa. And I've got a nice triangle between my shoulders and my belly button. So that gives me a nice frame. And then we're going to breathe in for 3 and out for 3. Here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Oh, yeah, it's good to get breathing. Right, now we're going to take a big breath in and we're going to hold it for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and out. Very good. Make sure when you're breathing you don't lift your shoulders up, because otherwise you look like some kind of Frankenstein monster thing. Your shoulders should be nice and relaxed. Good. Let's do a few tongue twisters to get our mouths moving. Hello Lucy. Lucy is here. I can see a little comment there. Hello Lucy. Good. So let's do some bibbidi bobbidi boos. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Wibbly wobbly woo. Wibbly wobbly woo. Diddly doddly do. Diddly doddly do. Zippity zappity zoo. Zippity zappity zoo. Hippity hoppity hoo. Hippity hoppity hoo. Flippity floppity flu. Flippity floppity flu. And then wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly woo. Wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly woo. Good, a few extra ones in there today, just for the fun of it. Unique New York, are you ready? Here we go. So, unique New York, unique New York. You need New York, you need New York. You know you need, you know you need unique New York, unique New York. Now, 2 parts of it. Unique New York, you need New York. Unique New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Now the whole thing, here we go. Unique New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. Unique New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. Hopefully those are getting easier. Irish wristwatch time. Hard one now. Here we go. This is an Irish wristwatch. This is an Irish wristwatch. I wash my Irish wristwatch. I wash my Irish wristwatch. I even wash my Swiss wristwatch. I even wash my Swiss wristwatch. You watched me wash my Irish wristwatch. You watched me wash my Irish wristwatch. Oh, those are really, really tricky. Right, team, are we ready for some red lorry, yellow lorries? I've got the piano on nice and loud because that was good last week. So my turn, then your turn, red lorry, yellow lorries. Here we go. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Stop, your turn. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Stop, my turn. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Stop, your turn. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Stop, my turn. Red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather. Stop, your turn. Red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather. Stop, my turn. Red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry. Stop, your turn. Red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry. Stop, my turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley. Stop, your turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley. Stop. Very good. I'm hoping these tongue twisters are getting easier. Do let me know in the comments if you're finding them easier. I can see lots more people saying good morning. Good morning, Jane. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Olivia. Morning. There's so many comments here. Good morning. And someone's a top fan as well. Oh, Mary Jane, you are a top fan. Fantastic to see you. I don't know how you become a top fan. I'm very impressed. Good. So, because we're doing the sound of music this week, I thought one of the great things we can do is a bit of Doe a Deer. I know it's not the song from the Sound of Music, but it's a great little warm-up song before we go into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all you need to remember is do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Okay, I'll do that again. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. That's all you need to remember, because you can just go do, re, mi, and I'll do all the other bit. We'll see how we go. Here we go. Do a deer, a female deer, Ray a drop of golden sun, me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, La a note to follow, so tea a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. Shall we do that one more time? Here we go. Do a deer, a female deer, Ray a drop of golden sun, me a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run. So a needle pulling thread, far a note to follow, so tea a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. Right, everyone, now it's time for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did you do? Did you get it? Is it getting easier? I hope it's getting easier, but nice to throw in a bit of Do Re Mi. I do love that as a little warm-up song. If you're not familiar with The Sound of Music, it's a great musical. It's got loads and loads of great Rodgers and Hammerstein music in it. So I can see more comments coming through. Good morning from Joy and Tom, and morning Chris. Morning to lots of people. Good morning, good morning. I mean, we did good morning last week, but it is always a good morning. So, in case you weren't here at the beginning, we've got our 3 songs. This week, our chosen song, as voted by you, with I think 79% of the vote, is My Favourite Things from Sound of Music, knocking out Whistle a Happy Tune from The King and I, and Oh What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma, which was one of your suggestions. If there's a song that you'd like to sing, put it in the comments, and then the Queen's Theatre powers that be will have a look at them and see what we might be singing next week for week 6. So let's have a go at My Favourite Things. Beautiful song this. For the jazz fans amongst you, you might know it from the John Coltrane jazz version as well, which I also recommend as an alternative to the wonderful Julie Andrews. So you've got the words in the main blurb, so there's a see more button and you should be able to find all of the words there. So we're going to go Raindrops on Roses and Whiskers on Kittens. Now, it's quite a wordy song, this, particularly in the verses. You have to really stretch and move your mouth around. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens. Notice I'm really getting wide when I can and closed when I can. Raindrops on roses. But you don't need to move your eyebrows up and down just like I did. So, I'll sing it, you sing it back to me. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. And notice it's kittens, not kittens. You can do kittens, but we're going to go kittens and mittens because it just makes it a bit more strong, I think. Second line. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. There we go. Let's put those two together. Raindrops on roses. 3, 4. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Lovely. Then my favourite melody from this song, and I always like to look at the music for this. Brown paper packages. Let's just get up to there. Brown paper packages. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Brown paper packages. And then we go tied up with string. Do that. Tied up with string. Brown paper packages. Here we go. Brown paper packages tied up with string. Lovely weavy melody. And then the last line of this little chunk. These are a few of my favourite things. Jazzy note. Let's try that. These 3, 4. These are a few of my favourite things. How did you get it? Okay, let's try and go from Raindrops on Roses, put that whole chunk in a row. The cool thing about this song is once you've learned this chunk, you've learned 3 other chunks at the same time. So if you get the melody here, you're okay for the other 2 verses. It's just got different words. Raindrops on roses, 1, 2. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Did you get it? Now there is a bit of an introduction. I can see more comments coming through. Your tongue is well and truly twisted. Yes, Jane, that's what we want. Tongue twisters are great. This is a really good song for that. So we're going to start off with a little introduction. It's going to go like this. And then we're in, okay? So that's our introduction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Very good. Then there's a little gap where it goes between the verses, which is a lovely little moment. I like to do a bit of a sway or a bit of a wiggle. Oh, Debbie, it's your mum's favourite song. I think it was one of my nan's favourite songs. When I was a kid, on a Friday, we'd go round to my nan's for dinner and we'd watch either Jurassic Park or The Sound of Music. I think that says quite a lot about how I've ended up as I am. And hello to Bradley. as well. Hi Bradley, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in for a bit of a sing-song. So we're going to go for verse 2 now, which is cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. I love apple strudel. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Schnitzel, fun word that. Good German word, schnitzel. That means like breaded chicken that you often have with noodles, as the song says. So, cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. I'll sing it, you sing it back to me. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Doorbells and sleigh bells with schnitzel and noodles. I did the words wrong there, but you get the idea. Now we've got our nice big floaty melody. We're going to go wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. And I want some flappy geese arms. That will help you to feel like you're flying. This song is in 3. So you can always have kind of a sway as long as you don't start sounding like you're in Oliver doing, what's that song from Oliver? Papa. It mustn't be too Papa, but you can certainly get a sway going. Hello to Jack and Chris, and Luke loves noodles. In fact, I know Luke loves noodles because I wrote Luke a noodle song the other day. Good. So, cream-coloured ponies. Let's go from there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 and a 4. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Now, did you get it? Good. There's some delightful flapping going on. Oh, that's good. Delightful flapping is the best way to flap. That's such a funny term. Now, the interesting thing about this verse is that the ending line is different. Instead of it going, these are a few of my favourite things, going down to that jazzy note, it goes up to a jazzier note. These are a few of my favourite things. Soaring up high. So let's just do that. These, 1, 2, 3. These are a few of my favourite things. And I like to put a little bit of vibrato on there. Things. You can enjoy your kind of fopera, I call it, fake opera on that note. Good. We're going to go from the beginning, slightly faster. Try and put that all in a row. So from Raindrops on Roses. Here we go. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. Good! I'm sure you're singing along brilliantly at home. Lots more hellos coming along, which is great. Now, the middle section is different to this song, the B section, if we call that what we've just learned. The A section, we've got when the dog bites. So there's like a when the dog bites. So you might want to like give it a click or like mark that beat. When the dog bites, do it with me. And when the dog bites. Very good. Quite triumphant, this bit, kind of angry and triumphant. When the dog bites. Because these are the bad things. When the dog bites. Then we've got when the bee stings. Jazzy note. When the dog bites. When the bee stings. So you've got 2 gaps there. When the dog bites. When the bee stings. Let's try it. And when the dog bites. When the bee stings. And then there's one more in the gap before we go. When I'm feeling sad. When I'm feeling sad. Let's add that on from when the dog bites with the piano. Here we go. 3, 4. When the dog bites. When the bee stings. When I'm feeling sad. Did you get it? One more time. Here we go. When the dog bites. When the bee stings. When I'm feeling sad. Good. Then last line of this chunk. I simply remember my favourite things. I simply remember my favourite things. So that's the first half of the last line. And together we do that. 3, 4. I simply remember my favourite things. And then I don't feel so bad. That's the last bit of that chunk. And then I don't feel so bad. And it's a brilliant message, isn't it? Because we can all sit at home feeling a bit grumpy in this time of whatever you want to call this chaos. But if we remember our favourite things, we do feel better. It's joyful. So, from when the dog bites, let's see if we can put that all in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Lovely, I'm sure you got that. Top tip, don't go, and then I don't feel so bad, because you start to sound like Al Jolson in The Jazz Singer, Mammy, and all of that. So, feel so bad, much stronger than so bad, which sounds all nasally and all of that music hall thing. Right, so the next chunk is just different words to exactly the same as at the beginning, which is girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. However, in the actual musical, both the show and the film, there's a gap here before we go into it. And this is where I want you to declare loudly what your favourite thing is. So this is the point, the part of the show where you can grab your prop. Now my prop today, one of my favourite things that's keeping me company is my Cheshire cat. He's been keeping me company throughout the lockdown. So I want you to get your favourite thing. It might be a picture of someone. It might be, I don't know, last night's dinner. I don't know. Whatever your favourite thing is, get your favourite thing and have it close to you, because hopefully, if you're with someone, they're your favourite thing, though 9 weeks of lockdown, maybe not. But yeah, get your favourite thing, keep it with you, because then you can sing it to your favourite thing. Or maybe I'm going slightly mad. I don't know. Good. I can see more comments scrolling through, which is amazing. You can even comment what your favourite thing is that you've got at home, which will also help if you like. Good. So we're going to go from Raindrops on Roses and see if we can get all the way through to Then I Don't Feel So Bad. And then you're going to declare your favourite thing, whatever that is. I'm not going to shout Cheshire Cat though. I'm going to leave a gap for you to do it. Okay, from the top. Here we go. 3, 4. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Declare your favourite thing. And that will lead us into our next chunk. I can see a few favourite things coming through. Joey the guinea pig and a Toothless from How to Train the Dragon. Those are all very good cuddly toy options. I've also got my Easter egg up there, which I've been saving. That is one of my favourite things, so I'm looking forward to eating that. This afternoon might be the day. Good. We're now going to have a go at the other A section that we haven't done yet, which is girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. So let's work through that. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. And then the lovely melody, silver white winters that melt into spring. Let's try that. Silver white winters that melt into spring. And then we have our, these are a few of my favourite things. And it goes up on the end, as we've done before. And then you know what? We've pretty much learned the whole song. So let's go from girls in white dresses, 3, 4. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. Did you get it? Oh, your grandchildren are a great example of a favourite thing, and I'm sure lots of us have family who are our favourite things. That's absolutely fantastic choice. Good. So after we've done these are a few of my favourite things, we do the when the dog bites section. Now in the musical it gets cut off by Mr. Von Trapp, or what's he called? Admiral Von Trapp, I can't remember. When he comes in and they're all in the bedroom hiding from the thunderstorm, and he would come in and chop it off. But we're not going to chop it off. We're going to give ourselves the big musical theatre ending of when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things and then I don't feel so bad. Boom. And that bad is bad. That long, which is what? 10? Bad. Yeah, 10 counts. So let's just go from when the dog bites as if it's the ending now. See if we can get our ending nice and tidy. When the dog bites, 1, 2. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite thing, and then I don't feel so bad. There we go, that's our ending. So now, hopefully, we've learned the whole song. Apparently gin is someone's favourite. It might be a bit early for that. I know we did Annie a few weeks back, but even so. Good. Right. So we're going to go Raindrops on Roses from the beginning and try and put that all in the row. I'll cue you in for the words, so hopefully you know what's going on. And this is our kind of practice for our performance in a moment. So I hope you're ready for the performance. So sitting up nice and straight, ready to make a big full sound. We're going to go from the beginning. If there's a song that you want to sing next week, put it in the comments. Let us know, and then we can add that to our list of songs that we could be singing. So if you've got a great idea for a song, and it doesn't necessarily have to be musical theatre as long as it's mildly theatrical. How comes I haven't eaten my Easter egg? Well, actually, I only had it socially distanced delivered the other day from my mum. So thanks, Mum. I'm saving it for a special occasion. It's quite a treat. Good. So, from the top, are we ready? Raindrops on Roses. 4 counts introduction. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Shout out your favourite thing. What is it? Here we go. Girls in white dresses. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. There we go! Did you keep up was quite fast, wasn't it? Well, I'll try and go perhaps slightly slower next time. Well, I think it's time to perform it. So hopefully you're ready now. Recently, I was working for Hallmead School and we were doing Sister Act. So rather conveniently for us, I have a bit of my nun's costume around. So I thought that would be a very good kind of choice for this particular show. I mean, oh gosh, now I look beautiful. Lucy loves a sausage roll. I do actually have a love song to a sausage roll, but now's probably not the time for that when you're dressed as a nun. They do say that when you're a nun, you shouldn't dress up as a nun too regularly. You got to change your habits. Yeah, that's one of mine. Good. Hopefully you're ready to perform it. You've got your favourite thing. If you even want to drape yourself in a curtain, that might be appropriate for The Sound of Music. Let's sing it through. Let's be ready to perform it. Oh gosh, I look so funny. Right, 4 bars in, off we go. I can see more comments coming through. The Sound of Music is the free musical for Andrew Lloyd Webber tomorrow. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I will watch that tomorrow then. Right. Raindrops on Roses, performance time, sitting up straight. Let's make Hornchurch and wherever you are as loud and full of song as it possibly can be. Oh, nice habit. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you approve. Right, performance time. Here we go. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favourite things. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Shout out your favourite thing. What is it? Tell the world. Here we go. Girls. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite thing, and then I don't feel so bad. There we go. Oh, well done, everyone. Great stuff. I'm sure you were singing amazingly loudly in your living rooms. Goodness me, look at me. I can see lots more comments. I give a whole new meaning to Mother Superior. That's what I was going for. Well, maybe not Mother and probably not Superior. But there we are. It's been fantastic this week. Thank you for joining me again for week 5 of our sing-along. Put a comment down of a song that you would like to sing next week for week 6. That would be amazing. If you've had fun performing at home, share a picture of yourself on your social medias, whatever platform you like, and tag the Queen's Theatre so as we can see that you're having great fun at home, interacting and being a part of this kind of experience. It's such great fun, isn't it? So like our video, share, comment and all of that stuff, and I will see you next week. Well done, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure. See you next week. Right, bye everybody. Bye, 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 bye. I can't find the button. Oh, there's the button. Bye everybody. Thanks for coming.